Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Daltonian95 with another Transformers Studio Series video, and today we're taking a look at the Studio Series Target exclusive pack of 8627 and 8628, aka the second Trauma 2-pack from Studio Series. So we've got Brawn and we've got Ratchet as they were being ambushed on the Autobot shuttle. So, very nice artwork of them here. I mean, from what I remember in the movie, I believe he was actually more shot up here in the upper shoulder area. Not quite in this part of the chest, but as we're going to do what they're going to do, we'll be talking about this particular portion later in the video, but Ratchet looks good. So you get them both there screaming on the side. On the back here, they went all out with the official photos here. So big screen inspired, Decepticon shuttle ambush, 25 steps, 23 steps, blast effects as well. And yeah, so you got Ratchet about to drop his blasters and Brawn grabbing his shoulder, about to fall, turn around and fall away from the Decepticons. So it says here, in their final moments, Ratchet and Brawn try to fend off the enemy ambush on the Autobot shuttle. So, and what's funny is pretty soon we'll have 6 of the other, well, 6, maybe 7 with Megatron of the other or Decepticons that were on the shuttle. So yeah, looking forward to seeing the reveal of the Constructicons, how they're going to look. Hasbro did themselves confirm that Devastator is coming for Studio Series. That way we're not, waiting around just to see if that's true or not. It is coming, so I did talk about that in my live stream a couple weeks ago. If you guys haven't gone and checked that out, it is down in the description below. We went a little long on it, about 2, almost 3 hours, I think. So there is that. So yeah, again, go down, check that out. My friend Jeremiah, or Alan, and I streamed everything that happened in the past couple of months. Not really a lot of news for this month, so yeah. But anyways, on to the video. Let's get these open and check them out. And here we have Ratchet and Brawn out of their packaging. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what you'd expect. Ironhide, it's just a repaint of Ironhide with the screaming Ratchet face, and a repaint of Brawn with the newly molded chest and newly molded face. I will say on Brawn, this chest piece is actually molded in the yellow plastic, unlike the original Studio Series version. They didn't, of course, they didn't change this piece here, but you can see difference there. We'll go ahead and bring this in. Now, I do have some Toy Hex labels on this, but you can see just the difference there in the shade of yellow. I do like the molded plastic a lot better than the painted green. Also, the gray for the head is a little bit darker on the 2-pack version. And the green is just about a shade brighter. Maybe 1 or 2. Do got that more gray color for the forearms instead of the silver. Same with the spots here on the knees. So I do have Toy Hex on the windows, so I can't really compare windows, but I'm pretty sure it's the same shade of blue. Of course, he does come with a spare tire and the same weapon he had before, this time painted silver instead of just being all black plastic. So you can give him that. Heck, if you want, you can even just plug it right there in his chest. Don't know why you would do it, but hey, it's a 5mm port. It fits. So there's that. He does, like I said, have a screaming face, which just does not look good on him like that. And he also has the left eye squinting a bit. Wish they would have painted the inside of the mouth black. Maybe Toy Hex can fix that with just a little sticker, just to make it actually translate across that he's screaming. Ratchet here, of course, again, has the screaming or horrified look on his face, and it is the same molded pattern as Ironhide for the chest plate. So, other than that, there is no new moldings, just the chest and the head. He does come with his same blasters that the regular Studio Series came with. And just to compare, God, everything's falling. Just compare them side by side. I believe everything is pretty much the same, except, of course, no translucent plastic. It's replaced by opaque white plastic painted over with the blue windows. Wish they would release Ironhide and Ratchet with the opaque plastic just for a standard release, because it is very noticeable. But even then, if you want to just swap them out, you can just pop that pin there, put a sticker over the chest, and there you go. So, of course, different face does have the gray paint instead of the silver paint. Articulation is still the same, so 360 all the way out, bicep swivel, 90 degrees at the elbow, ball jointed head, waist swivel, of course, wrist swivel, forgot to mention that. Forward and back at the hips, you do have to get the hip skirt out of the way, all the way out, thigh swivel, 90, just a little over 90 degrees at the knee, and then ankle tip. So there is Ratchet, and for Brawn, his head is on a swivel, and it moves much easier than the standard release. Ball jointed shoulders, 360 all the way out, bicep swivel, nothing at the wrist. Over pretty much as far as you'd want for a shoulder. I think 180 is a little too extreme, but I think that range is perfect. Waist swivel forward and back if you move the backpack out of the way, but that's about as far as it gets. All the way out, thigh swivel, less than 90 at the knee. Ankle tilt goes all the way, full 90 degrees, maybe a little bit extra. And toes move up and down due to the transformation. So, speaking of transformation, let's go ahead and get Brawn into vehicle mode. It is a very simple transformation, even though I haven't done it in a hot minute. It is pretty simple to get through. Okay, what's stuck here? There we go. Bring up the backpack. And close the chest up. Rotate the waist. The knees. Close up the feet. Let's keep backpack tucked up and out of the way. Keep these down like that because the forearms are going to tab in together. Come on. There we go. Now we'll tab into there, just bring this all around. Same thing on this side, open it up, close it. Feet, straighten that all out, bend that joint. Collapse the backpack down, close up this panel. And unlike the standard release version, he does have the rear window painted. And we just plug the blaster in on the top there. Now, since I've already done Ratchet and Ironhide multiple times, we'll go ahead and just skip Ratchet's transformation. Alright, so here, of course, is Brawn and Ratchet. So you can see some of the paint differences. We'll go ahead and bring in Brawn. Of course, like I said, this has toy hex stickers, so it's not quite a fair comparison. Although, again, brighter, kind of more olive shade of green here compared to just the darker forest green. So much more cartoon accurate, even with the gray here. Of course, the grill is still silver, but does fit the rest of this. Get the silver rims, painted window. This is sticker, of course. Same with the little X right there for the canteen, or not canteen, the jerry can. License plate on here. Of course, bringing in Ratchet. Here is the standard Studio Series release. Here is the new one. So at least this one, other than the light bar, you can tell he's a ambulance, sort of. Does have the red stripe, does have the Star of Life with the Autobot symbol on it. Of course, I know people like their red cross, but putting that on this figure would violate Geneva Convention. So there is that. Put the blasters on there. And I did forget to mention that it does they do come with blast effects, so you can have Ratchet getting blasted in vehicle mode. I guess you could do it with Brawn, but it'd be a little weird since it's only in his robot mode chest. Wish they could have done something here on the hood of the, like just in this corner or even in the middle, just somewhere here to make it look like it's coming out of his back as well, because it did happen in the movie. I mean, I guess you could, after removing his weapon, just plug it into that port, and when it's up on his back, it'll kind of look like, you know, the blast is coming out of him. But I don't know, they could have done something a little bit different with it, because in vehicle mode, you really couldn't tell anything was wrong with him. Like again, with Ironhide and Ratchet, you can probably just pop that pin out, put the new head on, and there you go. So yeah, that pretty much does it for the comparison. So we'll go ahead and get them in robot mode real quick and continue from there. So as far as final thoughts goes on this set, I mean, it's great. I mean, for what it is, even though it is, you know, creating a pretty traumatic scene for, you know, the 86 movie for those who saw it for the first time as kids. But it just makes me wonder if we're going to get some more stuff like this in the future, maybe with Trailbreaker and, not Trailbreaker, Windcharger and Wheeljack, with the Studio Series Optimus, Megatron, when that Studio Series figure comes out. It'd be also interesting to see, you know, a 4-pack or just something of Ironhide and Ratchet with the opaque windows as opposed to the translucent windows, with the gray faces as opposed to, you know, the silver. Just some small changes like that. I'm not absolutely saying that Hasbro has to do that, but I wonder, you know, this makes me wonder if they'll end up doing that for those who want more easily available versions, especially like Prowl, Blue Streak, and Smokescreen. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, for what it is, I mean, quality is great. From what I can tell, no real QC issues. And, I mean, yeah, I mean, just the better use of parts and plastic color works a lot better for these. So that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out that link below. This will be, or the links down below. This will be part of the Studio Series playlist. So be sure to check that all out as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. So long. Take care. Also, here they are with the backdrop that's included with the set. It's the same that was included with Ironhide and Prowl. I just wish they'd make these backdrops like bigger so you could hold more figures on them or around them, or just completely omit the lower stand section. Yeah, it's neat, but or just get rid of these. Don't include them with the packaging. Just sell them later as like a backdrop at a later date on its own. That way we don't have 20 of the same picture over and over again, because I guarantee the Constructicons are either going to come with this or with the city rubble scene at night, each one of them. I bet you Megatron's either going to come with this or with another part of Autobot City. So yeah, I don't know, but that's it. We'll move on to the last thing. Sure. Yeah, catch you later. And here we have the Autobot crew as they appeared at the end of the scene. So Ironhide is mid-fall. Everyone else is just gone. So yeah, there you go. There's your little bit of a trauma before we end the video. So see ya.